Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Clayrammage and we are back with sorry, I'm playing with the light here. We are back with another Goodwill Bins Haul video. This time we got more stuff, of course. Again, another very eclectic mix of stuff, which you guys, my regular viewers, know that's kind of what I specialize in, a whole bunch of random things, not any one particular thing. As my dad used to say, Jack of all trades and master of none, right? Yeah, it's kind of jack of all miscellaneous stuff and master of none of this stuff. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm a part-time reseller, sell on eBay. I have a booth at an antique store and, you know, randomly put things on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. So I pick up stuff for resale, mostly at the Goodwill Outlet Bins over the winter. That's what I've been doing. But garage sale season is starting up here in Minnesota, so that's exciting. I went to one today. I'll do that as another video haul. Found some great stuff there. I'm excited about what I found. Spent a lot of money, for me at least, at a garage sale, but great stuff. So anyway, let's just get right into this haul. Oh, and thank you to all my new subscribers over the last month. It's been great. So continue to hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, throw out all sorts of comments. Love comments, read all of them, respond to all of them myself. So what am I doing? I need to get into this haul, so let's just get into it. I'm a little discombobulated today for some reason. All right, this is the big item that I found. It's this huge thermos. It's made in Japan. Says that on the bottom, and it's a Thermacue, I think is how you pronounce that. Crown Corning from the Corning glass world, and it is, you know, just a they had coffee in here. It's an old thermos, you know, with the pump. You push the little button, and out comes your, and you can pour your goodies. But this is such a retro, you know, mid-century modern design that I thought it worked great down at the Pink Elephant. And it's in pretty good shape. It does have a couple scratches on the metal surface, but I'll see if I can't polish a little bit of that out. But otherwise, it's still a great thing. So I was excited to find that because I think it's a really nice, clean design and tall, which you don't see that very often. All right, the fun items, all right? You always gotta have fun in life, right? And you gotta have fun with the stuff you find. So I found these fabulous glasses. I think they make me look like an alien, actually. Oh, these are very inexpensive. But they actually say they're designed in Italy, which I thought was interesting. Doesn't say where they were made, but it says it's designed by Italy. Riva. But I thought these are just fabulous sunglasses. And there is a little chip in the paint and whatever, but these are the kind of things I put down at the Pink Elephant, and I sell these consistently for like $4 to $5 to $6, depending upon the design. So these I'll put like $4 on, but they're just great. But these are my favorite. Aren't these great? Oh, the TV glasses, sunglasses. Now these are filthy dirty. And these are not marked at all, but I suspect these are like a Dr. Peepers design. These have been, like I say, they're filthy dirty. So maybe once I clean them, I'll see something different. But they're just great. I love the little antennas on them too. So these all actually price a little higher. These will probably be $7 to $8. But again, these are so light, I pay 15, 20, 25 cents for these glasses because they weigh hardly anything. And today I didn't, I had a very small load compared to what I usually do. So I think I paid $1.99 a pound today. So it's $2 a pound. But again, those weigh just a couple ounces. So then I found this, which I loved a little graphic on it. And I thought, oh, that's very Aboriginal, probably from Australia. And guess what? That's exactly what it is. It's got the label on the back. And this is called an Aboriginal bull roarer. So it's on this string, and they spin it around, and it makes this unique sound. And they said it's originally used to in ceremonies and was a sign for women and children to keep away. So obviously it's the guys were doing something, they didn't want the women and children to be involved, so they would do this and then they would know to stay away. Interesting to me. I did find some prints, and my longtime viewers know I love art prints. These are actually, they're 3 Robert Woods prints. And Robert Woods is very popular. His prints do still sell, even though they're, you know, older in looks and design. Oh, I like that one. So, and again, in the bins, you know, I didn't even pay 50 cents for the 3 of these, probably a quarter for all 3 of these. I have to figure out what to do with all of my art prints. I am getting way too many, but we'll figure that out. But again, my investment is so low that I don't feel bad picking them up until I can figure out. I was thinking about actually doing a big lot of taking them to an auction house to sell. Because I know a local auction house that sells a lot of prints, and that might be the best way for me to get rid of them. Found this package of Kleenex. Look at that. And that beautiful toile pattern on there, very classic. It's called the, what's it called? It's called Kaspari Hankies, made in Germany. The bins. So, many times I buy these to put in the backpacks for the homeless that we do, but I don't know if we'll do that or not. Maybe we will. Make them feel a little better. Don't know. I debated on this one, but it's a box of vintage poker chips. Now, these are the wooden ones that are painted as opposed to the plastic ones. So these are probably more 1950s poker chips as opposed to the 60s and 70s where they're plastic. So, but I thought that'd be a fun little thing for the Pink Elephant, the antique store where I have my booth. And then found an owl wall hanging. He is a composite, but owls are always popular. And he's a nice size. Got a friendly look on his face, right? Always got to have a friendly look on your face if you're an owl. Speaking of friendly, look at it's a little bunny in a soft stocking. This one's called Some Bunnies Christmas. So this is a, you know, vintage, new in the package set from Shopko originally. Half price, $2. 1981. That's when that's from. So, and again, I put these down at the Pink Elephant. Sometimes I put them on eBay, but I've been putting them down at the Pink Elephant lately. Okay, now this was, found some 45 records. This one is The Fix. Never heard of them. From the MCA LP, Reach the Beach. So, these are not, you know, I did look it up, and this is like $5 per a record. But I sell 45s down at the Pink Elephant. I have them marked for $1 each, and I sell them. So again, when I pay hardly anything for them, I'm making money on them. But I also found 2 other records. Now these are, I believe, Russian because they're in Cyrillic, so I have no idea what they sound like. Oh, look at the cover of this. I love that graphic on there. That's cool. Oh, and this is the other graphic I was showing you, the backside. I have no idea what they say, where they're from, or anything else. But part of the reason I picked these up is one time my wife and I rented a car, and there was a CD left in the CD player. That was back when, you know, CDs were a little more popular. And so we hit the eject button, and sure enough, there was a CD in there, and it was a Russian CD. That's what they were singing in the Russian. And so I'm going to adjust the camera just a hair. So anyway, so my wife and I had some friends that spoke Russian. They were from St. Petersburg. So we had them listen to it, and it was a CD full of love songs. So that was good, because we're like, we don't want to be listening to anything that's not, you know, very tasteful, even though we don't understand what they're talking about. But no, they were all lovely little love songs. So that was good. So we actually listened to that, because it was really, the music was great. We didn't understand what they were saying, but we really liked the music. So cool. So that's kind of why I picked those up, because it brought back memories. And then I found a number of different buttons, but there's this baggie, which spring flower buttons, which I thought was really cool. I've sold a number of buttons, you know, that are more specialized like that. And I'm reaching into my bin over here so to help my desk a little clearer this time. So that's why I'm reaching over here, just so you know. More buttons. And then I found this little vintage pig, probably salt shaker with the amount of holes in them. Made in Japan. I couldn't find his partner. It was just middle Mr. Piggy, but pigs are very popular too, so they're collectible. So I thought for a couple dollars I can sell him down at the Pink Elephant. Found a little bunny, and he is made in Taiwan. Still got the label on the bottom. He does have a tiny chip on his ear. But again, these little figurines I sell down at the Pink Elephant for $2 to $3 each, and we do well. I found this box and I didn't realize till I got it home just because it was so cute. I was like, oh, look at he's so cute, that he's got a broken arm. And I didn't do that, but his little arm is broken. I thought, well, I have some modeling clay. I could actually refashion it and maybe repair him. But it's just a cute little wooden box, trinket box. And it says made in something on the bottom. Can't read it, but the label's still on there. So, but again, I think, you know, it's sellable, hopefully. And then this one item is going to pay for my whole trip. I think I spent, what did I spend today? $18 today. That's what I spent. And it's this plate. I have done really well with these types of plates. I've been finding them at our local bin. I mean, not this particular plate, but fancy plates. I've been fortunate to find a number of these. There's always stacks of plates in the bins, and I go through them. Most of them are just the decorative wall plates that, you know, are dime a dozen anymore. But every once in a while, like this case, you find one like this. This one is a Davis Collmore and Company Limited from New York. This is a Minton's plate with the gold trim around it, the design in the middle. These plates, this particular company, they can go into literally the thousands of dollars for their plates. This particular plate is not going to be nearly that much, but this is a $40 to $50 plate, as is. So it needs to be cleaned. It's quite dirty. But yeah, so even if I sell it for $30, I almost double my money with what I spent on everything else today. So be on the lookout for those types of, you know, especially if they're, you know, well trimmed. And again, this one is in excellent condition. No chips, cracks, and the gold is not worn on it either. So those are important factors. The other thing we sell, one of the things we sell, not the other thing, one of the things we sell at the Pink Elephant, and we have people come in and ask for, is airline items for the different airlines. Well, I found this Northwestern stocking cap today. So I thought, well, you know, it's not an old item. Did I find it? Oh yeah, here's the tag. Made in Vietnam. But yeah, just a nice hat. I thought, well, we'll give it a whirl. I did find some more buttons. I found a whole baggie full of buttons. Again, I don't think anything fancy. I haven't even actually looked in here. I just saw it was buttons and grabbed it. That's kind of what I do. But again, it weighs nothing, so it's not like I'm paying very much for these things. That's my justification. Like I need more stuff to deal with. Yeah, just some basic modern. Oh, here's some embroidery floss. There you go. I put those in a lot. Sell those. Oh, I paid for an empty package. That can go right in the garbage. Oh, alcohol cleaning pad. So yeah, just a few extra buttons, and I put those in little baggies and put them down at the Pink Elephant. Another thing we put in the backpacks are toothbrushes. Here's 3 brand new toothbrushes. Those will go in the backpacks that we do for the homeless. Found this kitchen utensil. If they're this olive green, I always pick them up. And I'm not exactly sure what this is, if it's some sort of serving tool, but for what, I'm not sure, but you could easily grab your boiled potatoes, you know, dumplings, whatever with this, but it's got that beautiful olive green handle. So I grabbed that, again, for pennies on the dollar. Found a vintage recipe card holder. This one is kind of in a burgundy and yellow, cream, more of a cream than yellow. But, and then I also found some vintage Hot Wheels cars. No red lines, but I love these Talbot logos. That's probably not pronounced Talbot, it's French, so it's probably some other word, but I love that style of car. It's one of my favorite styles. A little race car, another race car, and some pink car. But again, I sell these for $1 each down at the Pink Elephant. I just mark them a buck and sell them. Some of them, like these little older ones, I'll probably put $2 on. I do have a red line down there, but we sell, you know, the little Hot Wheels cars fairly well. And then I found, this was my heavy item. This is a solid brass frame made in Taiwan. It's very heavy, but it's in excellent shape. Nice oval mirror, heavily carved. And since brass is back, I thought, well, we're gonna do a brass frame. Did I say mirror? I don't remember. Anyway, it's a brass frame. And then I fell in love with this. There's no markings or anything on it that I know of. It does have a Goodwill sticker of $2.99, so they didn't sell it at the store. And she needs a good clean. But I just thought she was lovely in her little light blue dress with the little vase. It almost looks like a bowling pin with the stripe there. But anyway, I just thought it was a great combination of the two together. And the petals have just some tiny chips on them. The little blue one at the bottom is a little more chipped, but still in great shape considering. So I picked that up. And then the last thing, of course, I found jewelry. Right? Can't go to the bins hardly without ever finding jewelry. This is a beautiful glass pendant. Love the colors. It's not marked or anything, but I love the green on the back and the blue and the black on the front. It's cool. This is a weird necklace. It is a necklace, but it's fabric, drapes like that, and then this little thing acts like a slide. So if you want to make it as a choker, you can do that. So anyway, a broken ring, but again, I put these in lots for crafting and stuff. Oh, found a thimble. Another funky ring. That's a big ring. You gotta have big fingers for that. There's this pair of earrings. These are fairly large hoop earrings with this. I think it's it's almost like a paper bead. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's wrapped paper. And it's painted, which is really kind of cool. So there's the pair of those. There's this necklace with a pressed flower in it. And then it's, you know, lacquered over. So that's pretty. There's this necklace. It's kind of hard to see. Little pendant necklace. Green. There's this infinity bracelet. There's this pair of earrings. Now the card they're on says Hong Kong, so I'm assuming they're probably that old. But they're quite large. And there's this came off. I'll re-glue that, but it says made in Hong Kong on the back of this. And I'm assuming this is the original card. So that's my thinking. And then there's this little gold-toned necklace with Pisces on it. There's some little pins. All these were in this little purple box that I found. A couple of them were loose, but I think they all came out of this box because they were all in the same spot. Then there's this grandma necklace. It's cute. There's this bracelet. It is broken, but it says alpaca in the middle. It's marked alpaca. So I'm assuming this is probably Mexican silver. I'll test it to make sure. There are a couple of these big earrings. Looks like a C when I hold it up in the camera. But yeah, just really simple. Here's a little pendant with somebody's picture in it, little kid. It's pretty worn. Here's another heart pendant. And then there's two items. There's this one, which is marked Mexico. It's marked Mexico on the back. It does have a town. I can't pronounce it. It's not Taxco, but this is a sterling silver piece, marked 925. That beautiful blue stone in there. Isn't that cool? And then there's this ring, which is a beautiful ring. It's also marked sterling on the bottom. Oh, it's got another mark in there too. Where's my magnifying glass? What did I do with it? I have the big magnifying glass today. Oh, let's see. What does it say? Oh, it just looks like a maker's mark. Can't really see what it is, but so yeah. So I found some sterling items, and then there's these earrings, which are beautiful earrings. I really like the design of these. They are also marked, but I can't read the. It looks like M and I or B and I. So I will have to check them out and then test them, because I didn't find a sterling mark or 95 or anything on them. So I'll test those as well. But yeah, and that was all in the very last bin before I checked out. So oh, the fun of going to the bins. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next time.